Hello everyone, I am Dr. Preeti Poghe and today we are going to see how to deal with the angry patient. So I am going to give you some tips and tricks and then we'll also come up with the video to help you understand how to handle the patient actually. So when you have a role player station of angry patient, it is very difficult if you have not rehearsed it with your partners or if you have not done it in your courses. So it's really important to find out what exactly is to be told to a patient who is throwing anger on you, because sometimes if we are not ready for it, we don't know what to say, right? So here are a few tips to understand how to go about the station. So remember, you have to do learn. That is the thing, that is LEARN. So these 5 things are very important in the starting of the angry patient station, right? So L starts with listening. Okay, so the first thing that you should do is start listening to the patient, because the patient is going to throw anger on you. That is the first thing that is going to happen. So you have to first listen, let the patient vent out, right? Then the second thing that you have to do is show empathy. You have to understand that the patient is going through a difficult time, and you have to realize that the patient has been either waiting for you in the waiting room for more than 1 hour, or the patient is already going through some complication and doesn't expect one. So there can be many things that why the patient is angry on you. So you have to first understand and empathize with the patient. You have to say some words like this must be really difficult for you, or with the situation that you're going through, I can see that you're going through a lot at this moment. So it's okay to feel angry at this time. I understand that you are feeling angry right now, right? So you have to make some words, you have to show empathy through body language also. So it's not only what you say but how you behave, like you nod your head, you understand what the when you're listening carefully, the body language shows that you have started showing empathy towards the patient, right? Then the third thing that you have to remember starts from A is ask open questions. Like you can say that you can tell me more about what has happened. Is there anything else that is making you angry? So you have to open up the conversation so that the patient starts feeling okay and understands that the consultant or the resident in front is actually listening, and the anger goes down, right? Then the other thing, the LEAR stands for responding. Whenever you start responding, you have to understand that you respond in such a way that you start giving patient's anger response. Like you have to start, as I said, you have to start nodding your head. You have to keep on telling the patient that whatever the patient is angry about, you understand why the patient is angry, right? And you have to keep on responding to whatever the patient is saying. Like if the patient is asking you why it's late, why are you so late, and I have been waiting, you have to answer to the patient, and you have to answer very logically. So basically, if responding means if the patient, if it is because of your error, if there is some medical error, and that is why the patient is angry, you have to apologize to the patient. If the patient is angry because the patient has been waiting for a very long time, you have to apologize for being late, but still you have to make the patient understand that there was something else which was more important, which was going on at the same point of time. So you have to say that, and you have to start responding to the patient's anger. And the last and the most important thing is N. N stands for, actually it's encouraging, but since learn is a very good mnemonic to remember, let's make E silent and remember encourage solutions. So you have to start giving solutions. As I said, you have to start apologizing, you have to start giving answers to why the patient is angry. Plus you have to, if the patient is angry and wants to complain about you, you have to start talking about the complaint. So you can say that, yes, I'll forward this to my consultant, or you can refer this to the department which deals with the complaints. How to deal. You have to start encouraging the solutions. If it is about some nurse who is not taking care of the patient, you can tell that I will forward this to the department and I can talk to the nurse, or I let the head of the nurses department know that this has happened, so that the solution can be taken care of. So you have to encourage the solution. So these are the few things that you have to remember in the very first beginning of your angry patient station, so that by the end of the station you are very comfortable, the patient is already down, and then if there is anything else that has to come in the station, if there is any extra thing, any hidden agenda there, then that can come up for, or that can be forwarded very easily, and you can get extra marks for that. So I hope these few things, these tips are going to help you in your station. Remember this, keep this by hearting this, and keep practicing this. That's the best way to deal with these stations. I'll see you soon.